You panicking? That's okay. There's a lot of people panicking right now. Hi, friends. It's Adam, the crippled cannabis cowboy. Thanks for watching my video on panicking. I know more than I'd like to know about panicking, but shit's gonna be okay, man. You gotta sit through that panic. It sucks, but you gotta sit through it. If you learned something from all of this mumbo jumbo, subscribe to my channel. Help me out a little bit. What's it like to panic? Well, I mean, who really cares? You never know until the panic starts. But I know I don't like panicking. I'm sure nobody likes panicking. You never learn anything from panicking. And if you notice, nothing good ever happens when you panic. The best words I could come up with this feeling of panicking, you gotta sit through it. There's nothing easy about that. You just gotta sit down, shut up, and let nature take its course. There's a couple things I tell myself all the time, and I mean there's a few things I tell myself, but this happens to be one of them. When the panicking comes, things get really bad. You think like they get worse, or how could they get any worse? This too shall pass. It always passes. Change is inevitable. So no matter how bad things get, I know in my heart that things are going to get better. They always get better. You know, things get worse before they get better. It always gets better. This too shall pass. I did notice in my past few months of paying attention is there is a lack of like acclamation, if that makes any sense. I noticed there's a lot of things that there's not enough time to acclimate to it. For some reason, the human mind wants like instant results. Everything's got to be like boku quick. Ooh, I could kind of snap a little bit. I used to be able to snap, but after I got sick, snapping kind of goes out the window. So that's kind of cool to hear. Anyway, what I was saying with acclamation is kind of like me, for example, or even you, for example. When I was a kid, there were no cell phones. There was barely even computers. I think computers just finally came out. It's only been one generation. Now look at computers. I mean, they're ridiculous. There are certain things like with AI that it's hard to tell the difference between something that's real and something that's not real. So when I was a kid, that wasn't even around. So our humanity has not had a chance to acclimate to any of this crap that's happening. I know there's a lot of things going on in the world with leaders and stuff like that, but yeah, things get worse before they get better. They always get worse before they get better. But we gotta acclimate, and that sucks. As time goes on, we're gonna get used to stuff. We're gonna educate ourselves with things. Yeah, you can freak out, but just remember, when you freak out, it makes shit worse. That's just like the way it goes. So it's like a big mind fuck. You have to see past that. If you're going disabled or you know someone that is going disabled, there's kind of like a while of panic that happens. I know what that feeling is like. It's real. Like, say for a fall example, you fall, you bust your ass, it hurts. You remember for the next time. However, take that lesson of remembering to not panic. If you find yourself in a situation to where you may fall, or there's a high probability that you may fall, don't panic. If you panic, it wrecks everything. For me, it wrecks everything. It's when I'm mindful about stuff that helps a little bit. Like, all right, I have to be mindful about walking. It sucks, but it's really, at certain parts of the day, I have to be extremely mindful of walking. So I say in my set, all right, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. I have to do that so many times a day. It's annoying. If I didn't do that, I may panic. I might just get up and start walking to the bathroom or use my walker or whatever to get to the bathroom. But then this panic overcomes you. It like consumes you. It makes you make stupid moves. So instead of stepping with my left foot, maybe I step with my right foot and I make a total mistake. And that's because I was panicking.